Write, publish, profit. Yep, that's right. In today's video, I am going to share with you exactly how you can write your book. No matter how short or long, no matter how much writing experience you've got, no matter whether it be fictional or you really have a message that you want to put into a book. How many of you guys watching this video would like to be an author or have a message that you would like to put out there, a story that you would like to put out there to the world? That is exactly what I'm going to share in today's video. But first of all, for those of you that don't know me, I am Harriet Bratt, international speaker. Should I put that bit in the bloopers? International speaker, mentor, and warrior. Let's start with a quick intro. Welcome back. So, as I said, we are going to be sharing exactly how you can write, publish, and profit. And it sounds, or it might sound, overwhelming. And like there's so many steps involved. Now, of course, I can do a video about publishing paperback, but this is about just getting yourself published, putting your message into a book. I wrote my book, it was published, I started selling it on Amazon last year in 2017. It's Warrior to Warrior! Funny that. And it's a 10-step interactive guide on exactly how you can obtain and sustain confidence. And by the way, I'm feeling really generous on this video, so for anybody watching, if you just comment below, I would like that book, I will connect with you on Facebook if that's okay with you, or email, and I will send you a copy of that book for free. I now generally use it as just a guide and a resource to really help serve my clients and mentees, as I am also currently just writing a new book, and that is what inspired me to do this video, because it's not about little me, Harriet from Lana. Anybody can write a book, and I know that so many of you should and deserve to write a book. And first of all, I'd like to just remind you guys, sometimes we don't feel qualified, or we don't think that we're the right person or have the right knowledge to write a book. You are an expert of you, of your life, of your story, and of what you know. You are the expert of that. So now it's just about putting it onto paper and not letting that thought overwhelm you. So open your computer or get a big pad of paper, whichever you prefer, and just write all of your ideas. Let it pour out, everything that you want to get into this book. And then slowly categorize that into different sections that make sense or flow as the book would. Then you have your chapters. And one by one, you can just tick off these chapters as you fulfill it. 2 mentees that I work with have just done exactly this. As I said, I did it myself last year, and I'm now doing it again to help people with speaking and the ability to public speak. Increase your sales, but decrease the time spent doing it. So why not you? Number 1, open that computer. Write. Pour your heart out. Number 2, turn or export that into a PDF. Make sure that you've got your copyright and the relevant information at the back and front of your book. Turn that into a PDF, and then voila, onto Amazon. That's an interesting pronunciation. Amazon, and upload. And you have your book selling publicly. Just to give you a little bonus tip, why? Because we love to over-deliver. To give you a little bonus tip, even before you start writing this, you can actually start selling it. It's what's known as a pre-launch. So you can start advertising and sharing with people that you are writing a book. Let them know what date this book will be released or launched. So not only can you start pre-launching, you can start already selling off something that you haven't created yet. it shows whether or not there is market demand and people want this, or perhaps you need to do a few tweaks and change your approach on how you're putting it out there. But then it already starts you having profit before you've started to write. And secondly, how many of you guys procrastinate? I think most of you are raising your hand in one way or another. So many of us procrastinate, and it really limits us. But by doing this, by setting this date, then you take away that procrastination because you have urgency to complete it by that date. And you'd be amazed how much that holds you accountable, especially if people have already bought your book. You have to get it done. So it creates that urgency, and that's another thing that we do with our clients and mentees. Anyway, so that's just a really, really quick video from me. If you're thinking about front cover, I love ideas, images, and I am very creative, but I'm not very good at putting it on paper. So something you can do, we actually did a fun photo shoot with my husband and had that warrior image put on. As I say, please comment below if you're watching this video. I am more than happy, in fact I'm delighted to send you a free copy of this book. But we just went out and did a really fun photo shoot and then played around with the editor. You can also go to fiverr.com and just put forward your ideas and what you're thinking of, and they can create an image for you for that front cover. Really easy, really simple. Get on it, guys, and I'd love to hear your ideas. If anyone's thinking about writing a book, I'd be happy to give you feedback, thoughts, outside perspective. But otherwise, I'd love to hear that you're just taking action and implementing this now. Because when I first heard about this process, being an author was not even on my radar. I hadn't thought about writing a book. I had loads of ideas and thought perhaps one day, but it certainly wasn't in my proximity for now. However, from a business point of view, when I heard that my mentor had done it and why he'd done it, the fact that being an author gives you authority, it gives you credibility. It's a resource tool that you can use to sell, but also you can use it for marketing, for advertising, or even as a gift like I'm doing on this video for you. There's so many different ways that you can leverage being an author, and it does not take a lot. It feels overwhelming, you think it's a lot, but as I've just shared over this video, it isn't a lot. So guys, put your dates below, let me know your ideas, and let's all become authors. And as usual, continue the whole reason why I'm doing these daily videos. I'm committed to giving you inspiration, education, and motivation every single day so that we can rise together.